Culture heads, what's going on? Here we are again for another exciting episode of Culture News Today. You already know, man, anthemculture.com. I hope you're posted up on there every single day. Really, before you click onto this podcast to in the audio just to check it out, check out anthemculture.com. Hop on, click on news, and actually follow along as I'm going through it. That way it saves some time so you could knock out two birds with one stone. You get to hear about it, you get to read about it, check out all the exciting content that's on AC all the time. So make sure you continue to do that, man. Shout out to everybody that's been hopping on the site. Matter of fact, I was looking at I actually rarely look at stats too. It's crazy. I rarely look at stats, but for some reason when I hopped on today just to make some updates, I saw that it was a crazy spike in the viewership as of yesterday. So I'm not sure what was going on, but that's pretty dope. Ever since I started putting up the news stories again, it's definitely been a lot more traffic coming to the site. I took a break from the news stories for a minute. I was still following along with everything, but I didn't update the site too much just because it was going through a lot of redesigning and things of that nature, and really wanted to just focus up as far as exactly what AC was trying to accomplish with the site. With the site. So we've gotten a lot of things moving as of lately, and now the news stories have been rolling out. Just from the viewership and the traffic has been responding positively to it. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a lot more news stories to come in the future, but it's still some designing and stuff that I want to do, especially for the portfolio page. I know it has a lot of different cool information, and you can check out all of the AC projects on that page, but I don't know, I usually get sick and get tired of a design after maybe a month or something like that. So I'm always updating it, always coming up with new ideas for it. But currently I don't have any idea for how I want to do it. I just know I do want to do it, and even it's a few other elements as far as for the site that I want to develop into it. So be on the lookout for some updates to the AC site. Got a lot of compliments as far as just the simplicity of it. I mean, you go right to the news page, you see the news, you go to the portfolio page, you see everything on there, you go to contact. So it's not really too much bouncing around you can do, but it's just straightforward and say okay, if I want to look at this on anthemculture.com, clicking this, I'll see exactly that. So definitely want to keep that sort of vibe and ecosystem along with the Anthem Culture site. So look forward to some new designs. I'll let you guys know whenever that fully gets updated. But for now, we got some great exciting culture news stories from around the world. Our first one coming in from Uganda. Shout out to Uganda, that's actually trying to grow their tourism when it comes to just bringing people into the country just to check it out. So one of the ways that they're planning to do this is the first ever gorilla festival. And Uganda is actually well known for holding gorillas, or as they would think. They don't think they're as known, but they want to make it known to a lot more people that gorillas are really common there. They have an abundance of them. So that's one of the festivals that they want to host, as far as having people come out, really get up close and personal, not touching the gorillas, I guess, but you really get it very close where you could get some exciting photos. And even check out a lot of different events surrounding gorillas, such as the births of them, and maybe even just hang out in the same environment as them. I know there's one picture on here that I'm looking at right now where it's people literally maybe 5 feet away from the gorilla and with these cameras and taking pictures while he's eating. So I don't know how immersive this experience is, but it might be something to look into, and they're hoping that this is going to drive a lot of tourism to Uganda. So this festival is actually about to take place at Uganda's mountain gorilla habitat in Kigazi between the dates of June 29th and July 6th. So there's plenty of time for you guys to plan your trips. Head out to Uganda. You might even see me pop up there. I'm planning to step foot in Africa at some point during this year. So who knows? It might be during those dates. So we'll have to see. But let me know if you plan on going out there. Check out the article. You get to read more about the festival and everything about the Gorilla Festival and gorillas out in Uganda. So make sure you check it out right on anthemculture.com. So I'm a big fan of tours. You always got to show support, holler at a lot of people no matter where they are in the world. So I actually started out still planning my own tours, but I started doing just local tours. I remember my very first tour was a bus tour. So I booked tickets to like 5 or 6 different cities on the bus, and that was actually like really successful. And then from there, I've kept doing different tours. So shout out to people out in Pakistan, have a tour coming to them. The FIFA World Cup trophy is actually on its own tour, which is pretty crazy that an object is on tour, right? But they really wanted to stimulate football out in Pakistan, and especially for the upcoming 2018 World Cup, which is going to take place in Russia. So they're hosting a tour just to go around to like a lot of the hubs when it comes to football, and people that might be participating in the World Cup, just to like get people hype and excited for this major event. So it's going to be stopping in Pakistan in February. So for those of you who are out that way, make sure you continue to check out information on that on anthemculture.com. Learn more about the different stops that the trophy is going to be stopping at. So it's only going to be there for a day on February 3rd, actually. So you get to go there and get up close and personal with the trophy. I mean, when they win, you get the trophy there, but it's very rare that everybody can't win at the same time. So this is a great opportunity for everybody to see the trophy very close in all of its shining glory. So make sure you check more about that on anthemculture.com. Shout out to India. News just came through that one of their athletes, she's a skier by the name of Anshul Thakur. She actually became the very first Indian to win an international medal when it comes to skiing. So she's only 21 years old and already created history. That's pretty wild. So they had this competition out in Turkey for skiing in preparation for like the Winter Olympics happening in February. But so she actually took home the bronze medal. So she's the first Indian, male or female, to win in skiing. So I'm sure she's gearing up for the Winter Olympics coming up, and even this is just a great like confidence booster to say like, okay, if I was able to do it here, I can do it elsewhere. And one of the cool things about this story is that it actually showcased a lot of different prominent figures out in India that actually showed support for her, including like government officials, celebrities. I know they showed like a lot of different tweets and stuff, and literally everybody was verified. So she got like a lot of major attention from it. People showcased her photo, talking about her accomplishment and saying like, yeah, pretty much the whole country is celebrating with her. So hey, Anshul, if you're listening, Anthem Culture is partying with you too. So yo, congrats on that. It's a major accomplishment. Congrats on breaking history, and I hope you accomplish a lot more in your successful career. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com. Leave a comment, all of that good stuff. Out in Vietnam, it's a Vietnamese magazine, very popular when it comes to fashion, by the name of Harper's Bazaar. But they're actually like revolutionizing the game when it comes to just their covers. They're really trying to like turn it up a notch and really think outside the box. So for this upcoming issue, they actually enlisted 3 of the Philippines beauty queens. So they actually have 3 models that won beauty pageants at some point in their lives over the recent years. One is from Miss World 2013, Miss Universe 2015, and Miss International 2016. So this is the first time that they're all going to be appearing on the cover at the exact same time. And they've actually worked together in the past before, but never like in Vietnam. So it's interesting just to see that Vietnam is going to feature these Filipino models on their cover, but it's really just to make a point of fashion, and they call them like a powerhouse trio just for their beauty and everything that they represent. So you can check out the article right on anthemculture.com. You know, it mentions like everything about the shoot, the upcoming magazine, more information on that, and you even get to check out the final photo. So it's not the actual magazine cover yet, but you get to see the photo that's going to be a part of it. So it's really cool. They're all dressed up. I'm looking at it right now. And you can check more information on that on anthemculture.com. Let me know what you guys think of the cover, what you guys think of them as far as like having them represent fashion out in Vietnam. It might be like some kind of collaborations or something that they're working on. So who knows? We'll keep you guys updated though right on AC. So make sure you continue to log on. This next story is based out in the UK. This Welsh cheese actually was named the best cheese in the UK for 2018 already. Like, it's early. Only a couple days into the year, and it's already named the best cheese for the year. That's wild. I didn't think about that when I was like posting this article, but I was recently in a store and I had like some kind of cheese tasting, and I always knew like cheese was like, I guess like a pastime and a collectible type food, and you pair like wine and cheese together for like a nice little kickback or something like that. But I've never had like those type of cheeses until recently. So just the taste of it, honestly, the one I had, I don't even know what it was called, but the appearance of it, I wasn't really feeling the appearance, but the taste of it was actually like really good, to the point where I was just like, wow, like this actually really would be good with a glass of wine. So I could imagine, like, if you're really like a cheese connoisseur, cheese wine connoisseur, it's a great combination. So I actually want to try out this cheese. The cheese is called Black Bomber, and you can check out the picture right on anthemculture.com as well, but it's literally encased in an entirely black shell, and then the inside of it is cheese. So apparently, like, it's really good, and even just the company that makes it, they're really starting to like come up in the world of cheese. Snowdonia Cheese Company, they're fairly recent, I guess you could say, when it comes to the UK. They just launched in the early 2000s and already are taking over, already in some of the most prominent shops and retail locations when it comes to selling cheese. So this is one of their highlights. So actually this cheese won 3 out of the last 4 years. So you've got to imagine how popular it must be and how good it must taste to accomplish a feat like that. So make sure you check out the pictures on anthemculture.com. If anybody has some of the Black Bomber cheese, make sure you send some to the headquarters, ACHQ. You probably could find the information right on anthemculture.com. I forget if the address and stuff is up there, but just give me a call, leave a comment or something, say like, hey, we got some of this cheese for you, because I definitely want to try it. If it won 3 out of the last 4 years, I'm now on a mission to see if I could taste this. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com. Let me know what you guys think of it. But you already know, it's more stories, more culture, more news, all of that good stuff. Anthemculture.com all day, every day. We got culture news stories literally all around the world. So if you want to know something about something going around the world that's related to culture, you could probably find it on anthemculture.com for sure. So make sure you continue to check that out. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. The weekend is coming up. Hope you guys party, live it up, enjoy the moment, all of that. Shout out to all the culture heads. Appreciate culture.